Speaker, I rise to recognize the dedicated service of several of my colleagues. Throughout my time in Congress, I have had the opportunity to work with many great minds on both sides of the aisle. A life dedicated to public service isn't necessarily easy, but it is essential to ensuring the continued prosperity of our great nation. When I first entered Congress, I became friends with classmate Representative Bill Posey, a gentleman from the great state of Florida. His leadership on issues like economic growth, space exploration, and government transparency has a lasting impact. As a steadfast advocate for fiscal responsibility, he has worked tirelessly to ensure that taxpayer dollars are spent wisely and that the voices of everyday Americans are heard loud and clear. We're incredibly grateful for his efforts to champion our space program and support the innovators who keep America at the forefront of exploration and discovery. His work has been instrumental in strengthening our leadership in space exploration, a source of pride for all Floridians and Americans alike. As important is the fact that from day one, Bill's wife Katie and my wife Penny became best friends. We wish them both all the best as they start their next chapter in sunny Florida, a chapter I'm sure will include a few visits by the Thompsons. During my first term in Congress, I had the pleasure of getting to know another classmate, Representative Luetkemeyer of Missouri. His work on financial reform and advocacy for small businesses has been particularly impactful. He has championed the entrepreneurs and hardworking Americans who drive our economy forward, ensuring that they have the resources and opportunities to thrive. Whether it was standing up for Main Street or leading efforts to cut unnecessary red tape, Representative Luetkemeyer has always been a champion of common sense legislation in Washington. Best wishes to Blaine, his wife Jackie, and all those grandchildren. In addition to my previously mentioned colleagues, I've gotten to know Representative McMorris Rodgers of Washington. Her leadership is undeniable. Representative McMorris Rodgers has served as both vice chair and chair of the House Republican Conference, was the first woman to chair the House Energy and Commerce Committee. Her commitment to energy independence, innovation, and economic growth has paved the way for a stronger and more secure future. And her dedication to improving access to health care, and particularly for those living in rural areas, has made a real difference in the lives of countless families. I also have to say that Kathy has been a prayer warrior in Washington, D.C., both in Bible studies and, quite frankly, even just circling the Capitol in prayer. As the 118th Congress comes to a close, I reflect on my colleagues' dedication, hard work, and positive changes that they have helped bring about. Madam Speaker, I want to thank Representatives Posey, Luetkemeyer, and McMorris Rodgers for their years of public service and commitment to improving our country. You will all be missed. Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I yield back the balance of my